Well, there's very little evidence that PR leads to less stable government. PR does lead to coalition government, but the key is it's much better to have coalition government with a small number of parties than it is either A, to have coalition government with lots of parties, like in Holland or Israel, or B, single party government, which doesn't really represent the majority of the voters. For a long time we've had governments in Britain with significantly less than 45% of the vote. So the majority of the public has not voted for the party that runs the country. So a lot of other countries look at Britain and say, how democratic can that be? We would never tolerate that in our country, that you have to have a majority of the votes. The trick then is to have a type of electoral system that discourages too much fragmentation of the vote, that encourages voters still to vote for relatively large political parties, but allows for a bit more pluralism than we have now. So the German system, for example, they have coalition government, but it's invariably only two parties in government. It's pretty clear. You get either the Greens and the Social Democrats, or you get Lib Dems and the Conservatives in government. So you get this choice between these two blocks. No, and you have very stable government. They last just as long as the British governments do, as single-party government.